Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play RGFX Mexico. Let's continue on where we last left off. So, we have defeated the federal government with a lot of the help of the CSA, and we have defeated Guatemala. Now our quest to push our way down south continues on. So, we have 40 days until you are done, which is going to be an extra 2% recruit population, which is nice. El Salvador, we want to fight probably Honduras first. There's going to be 6 divisions against 3, so, you know, we might as well just do Honduras, because we'll be able to annex both of these countries at the same time. Who's the faction leader? Nicaragua is the faction leader. Okay, so we'd have to kill you first. But anyways, it doesn't really make a difference. So fight Honduras is going to be taking 2 weeks. I mean, I'm thinking, how many... Do you have any boats? No, you do not. So... what I could do, delete all your plans, go to this port, and then do like naval divisions, here and here. Can you not go to this port? I mean, I'll go to the Panama Canal. There we go. Okay, so you just come to this port. We will set up probably just like a single division, honestly, is probably all we need. To naval invasion from Guatemala down to Leon. I don't believe... You're Honduras, right? Like, I'm not crazy. You know, just always gotta double check. Yeah, so you're Honduras. We'll declare our war here. The AI will hopefully put all their troops to try to stop us. Leave their capital completely undefended, and then we just walk in, capitulate the entire faction, and that's a done deal. Ireland showing the Reichspact. Might as well get Grand Assault. Don't want to support the American Union stakes. We want them to die, more or less. We really only have, what, 3 more wars against Honduras and Nicaragua. Defeat Costa Rica, and then we'll defeat El Salvador, get all those guys under our control. And as soon as that's done, we can basically just push our way into the American Union state. I mean, things become a lot more interesting when or if Canada actually decides to intervene in the war. I don't know what the chances of them doing it are, which is what's interesting to me. So of course, we're going to try to do our invasions right away. Don't have information on the Western Canal Zone. Okay, you should be good, more or less, right? Yes, if you're enemy. Hopefully, we're really banking on is that Nicaragua is going to be sending their troops up to defend their puppet state in the north. Because how much longer do we have? We have 4 more days until the invasion begins. Like, we should be able to easily push our way through this border. El Salvador, with their 3 divisions, will not be able to stop us once we actually have a full surround of the country. Costa Rica has 3 to 5 divisions. Their independence is guaranteed by Germany, though. Which is an issue. We'll see how that plays. I mean, are we going to even declare war on Germany for Nicaragua? We can't, right? There's no way that's actually worth anything. Keep pushing our way through. I cannot click this button, which is lovely. So we'll just save our game. We will have to reload, which sucks. But basically, we can just walk our way to the capital. That might just be enough for us to straight up win. I really don't think the game crashed upon me reloading the game. Well then, I'll be right back. I apologize for the delay there. Anyways, what I was saying. We might be able to take over their capital, which might... If I march here as well, how long is that going to take? It's going to take you 2 days. And the question is, will Nicaragua be able to even put troops down here fast enough to cut off our own supply lines? I don't think so, honestly. There's 1 militia there. I mean, either way, we're marching our way down here. So if this one troop doesn't do it on his own, like, he's still in a pretty good position. Like, Honduras is about to fall. very, very soon. How long until you are there? You're going to be there probably like immediately, as soon as militia... That actually just might be the end of the war right there. And it is fantastic. So, did not take too long. Apparently I can't take both states all at once. Still cannot. Okay, so you are dead. So with Costa Rica being defended by the Germans, I think an attack against them is probably a little bit suicidal. So you have 3 divisions, you have 4 factories, so I think it's pretty good. I think after this, we're just going to put all of our attention on the American Union states. We still have our non-aggression pact with you? We do. And it's still in effect for another few months, so... And there's even a chance that the CSA will renew our treaty as soon as we go to war with the American Union states. But either way, El Salvador, we need to at least get our way up to 50 political power, which is only going to take maybe like 24 days roughly until the war can actually begin in earnest. You're an extra research slot, which would be nice. 5% research speed, I think, is also pretty good. 2 military factories, building slots. Do you actually do anything? Like, I don't see anything in the description that would indicate that it opens up new ideas for us. Which is a bit of a shame, but that's okay. I'm assuming Serbian Republic is at war in Illyria. Are you even at war with, No, you're not at war with the Internationale, so I'm surprised that you would go for the war against the Austrians, which seems a little bit suicidal to me, but what do I know? Maybe I'm completely wrong here. I don't know. Anyways, 2 military factories or 5% research speed. Probably 5% research speed going into the extra research slots. Yeah, it's got to be like the best thing for us, I would imagine. Fight El Salvador, absolutely. I do not... Taking over Costa Rica, while that's in our plans, it's not something we want to do right now. Maybe if the commune can start to push back the Germans, but I don't know what the likeliness of that actually is. I mean, honestly, what if Finland joins the Reichspakt? Can they still do that? I'm not too sure. Okay, Hunan Clique has been annexed. Qing's taken over some territory, so... Wow, those are some terrible borders. Let's just never look at China again. So this is an actual disaster. It can be done in 9 days. There's no way we're going to have enough political power after this war is done to actually declare war on the American Union state immediately. Because obviously they are not going to take too long. We might be able to kill them in like a day and a half. All it takes is like how long until someone can march into San Salvador? Shouldn't take too long. I mean, I'm sure they probably have some divisions there, but we can basically march in. What is this? 11 divisions straight into the capital. That seems pretty good to me. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think I am. Anyway, how much longer do we have? We have 2 more days until the war begins. We're immediately going to push all these... Okay, apparently you cannot go through. We'll push these 8 divisions in. You march into the city. And just keep on marching in. Like, can we actually take over the country without firing a shot? The answer is probably no, because there's definitely going to be some... Oh, actually, we can. Do you not have 4 divisions? No, you have 2. Oh, well, that works out quite nicely for us. Yep, nobody died in that war. Works out pretty well. I've noticed that this war has not ended quite yet. And I have some questions as to, like, why has this not ended yet? There we go. So take all states. Thank you very much. Yeah, we don't want to fight Costa Rica. So we have, what, 25-ish. Plus the is it 14 days? 20 days for the ones against the Americans. So we got probably about 40 days until the war actually goes off. Oh, look at this. The CSA is actually pushing their way down the Mississippi, which is lovely. If they can cut the American Union State in half, that's what we want to do. That's what we want to happen. And at that point, I'm hoping that Canada will declare war against the CSA, and then we fight the CSA with the Canadians. I don't believe we have the capacity to join the Entente anymore. Which sucks, because I would have really liked to join the Entente. We have 20 more days. There's no way the CSA can beat the American Union States before we have the ability to attack them. And strengthening the American Union States front line by a significant amount, probably just going to make their falls to the CSA faster. And we definitely do not want to declare war on the CSA while they still have all their militias. That seems like a horrible time. They want to do like an aggressive push, especially when they have no troops on our borders. Okay, so it should hopefully be done tomorrow. Okay, it's gonna be done tomorrow. Also, don't deploy in Southern California anymore. You're gonna deploy down to here. Thank you very much. Technologies. What do we want? Probably just the port equipment, I guess. 58 days. A pretty reasonable time frame to get that done. Let's attack the American Union State. And what I'm hoping for is that the CSA goes to war over New England, or Canada just preemptively invades. But they don't have that many men. And that's a problem. Quebec in flames. So I'm curious, like, how do you actually declare war on... How do you declare war on the British anymore? Preparation for war. Contact the loyalist. Okay, so you have to get like a naval invasion bonus. Oh, that's cool. It might just be an event, like when this war is happening, Canada can just press a button to invade. That's my best guess, at least. Got more troops. We're almost maxed out on this line. In fact, we are going to be maxed out. We need to get a new general now. Assign you to be under you. You can have a nice red color. You be on this front. Delete you. Military factories. What do we need right now? You know what? Let's get some more tanks. Even though we're not actually... No, we can actually import one factory's worth. You know what? Let's get both of them. It's fine. Nothing to worry about. So we got 10 more days until this war can begin. I have noticed that CSA is taking like too much of Mexico. Don't always declare war on Denmark. Seems like a dumb thing for you to do, but what do I know? And you guys are gonna spearhead your way. Let's just straight to New Orleans. Yeah, we have a national focus. Let's get that extra research slot. And in 1 week, we will be able to attack them. We'll take El Paso. Austin and Dallas. We can probably at least push away, I think, to this river before they can really put up any actual resistance to us, which will be quite nice. So unsurprisingly, the CSA doesn't really like us too much. They do claim all of our territory, or at least most of it. Can I see what the Canadians have actually done? No, I cannot. Now the war has begun. Immediately invade. Is everybody at least moving into the country? Yeah, let's try to push it way in as fast as humanly possible. Try to take territory away from the CSA so they cannot claim it themselves. Okay, so you already can see some... You know, they're probably just defending a port. San Antonio, keep on pushing. Push, 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 push. I've noticed that your very aggressive attack is not super aggressive in the slightest. I would like an explanation of that at some point, if you can just tell me why your attack actually sucks. That'd be lovely. So, delete, delete. I have enough points, right? Can I get infantry expert? Yes, I can. Can I also get it on my field marshal? I already have it, but let's go for an offensive doctrine anyways. Push our way here. Get our way towards Houston. And we're at Austin, so I almost have made it to the river that I thought I would be able to. And how close is the... Is this spot not working again? No. I'm assuming it's probably had something to do with the fact that, the mod's probably a little bit broken at this point. Because I'm using an outdated save file. So we are pushing away in Austin. We basically got to the river I thought we would be able to get ourselves to, which is nice. Houston's a little bit more defended than I would like. But really, we're not going to be able to actually see how close the American Union State is to capitulation. They're just going to, at some point, give up. And I'm hoping, like, I can take Texas, American, or CSA, you can take the rest of the country. I feel like that's an okay compromise. I mean, it's actually going pretty well. Unsurprising, given the fact that, you know, we were attacking completely undefended border. Okay, let's shrink down red line so that is just here. We're about to push away across the river as well, which is nice. Not sure we're in Houston. 3 divisions, most of them are kind of garbage. You're about to fall. Once we're on this side of the river, we can probably get a nice surround on Houston, I would say. Hopefully we can get into this province before the CSA do. Thanks, he's declared war. You keep on pushing, man. You've got this. I mean, Dallas over 10 victory points. Like, we're pretty close already to New Orleans. Okay, we'll send this cavalry up to this empty province. And we do have more military factories. Again, is there anything we actually need? The answer is not really. Deploy more infantry divisions. Build more rifles. You know, pushing our way to the coast. New Orleans, here we come. As soon as we get here, probably want to immediately counterattack, get us around on Houston itself. I mean, probably not that necessary. We're about to break into the city regardless. But I mean, this attack's going well. There's no denying that. Get the 1939 artillery. I mean, it is still 1938. So I feel like we're making decent progress here. And we don't want to border with the CSA, because I'm not worried about them attacking us. I'm not too sure if they're able to be completely honest. I'm sure they can. And I believe if the CSA wanted to kill us, they probably just could. Given the fact that basically everyone who we've been attacking so far, we've kind of have been cheesing all of them, except for the Pacific States. Pacific States we fought fair and square. But everybody else has kind of just been... We attacked them when they had no troops on our border, and that worked out really well for us, unsurprisingly. Let's keep on pushing our way towards Mississippi. New Orleans, will you have anybody defending you? A great question, because I do not know. This city will fall. You attack here. I guess all of you attack in this direction. Oh, you go here. Education reforms means that we do have an extra research slot. Let's go for one level of encryption. Let's go for a level of factory outputs. Let's get war propaganda. Make better rifles. And you know what? Let's just get some political power and some party popularity. I think that seems pretty good for what we're trying to do. And as soon as when are you leaving, by the way? You're gone in 6 days, huh? So we're definitely going to get straight on to you. You are 1 division. Apparently you don't have air support, which is probably helping us out a lot. Like, we'll be able to sneak our way into New Orleans? Be pretty good if we could. That's all I gotta say about this. Trying to push away into Baton Rouge. I think you guys can hold position for now. But it's really going to be pushing into the one area that actually matters on the map. Not surprisingly, it's kind of difficult to keep pushing our way over here. So I do see you have 1 division. At least defending the capital. If we can get this around, which would be nice to do. Also, please stop deploying troops onto this front, please. Thank you. They're much more better served down here. You're at 65. If I attack in this direction, should make the combo width a little bit bigger. It really... Why is it... 50% attrition is insane. The marshes... Is that not worse than even the, like, the desert? Desert is a 20% attrition. The marsh is 50%? How is that even physically possible? Like, what about, like, the mountain ranges? What's that? It's 40%. So apparently marshes are worse than everything else. I did not know that. Is it the worst one in the game? It might be. Maybe, like, Arctic is worse? No, only... Arctic's actually only a 20% attrition. Apparently nothing is worse than fighting in a swamp. How many people are in here in this province right now? 2 divisions, we're at 60. We can take Baton Rouge, go over here, and get us around New Orleans. I believe we should be able to push our way in and win. But I also think this is a good time to end this episode. So thanks everybody for watching. My name is Anthem. If you've enjoyed, give it a thumbs up. Not enjoyed, please thumbs down. Want to subscribe, and goodbye.